Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your general reading for December 2019. We're looking at the first half of December from the 1st through the 15th, and this reading is for the air sign. I wanted to check and make sure the air sign of Libra. Again, for the first half of December. This is for Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising if your Venus is in Libra, or if you are cross-watching for a Libran. But as many of you know, general readings always resonate a little differently for everybody watching because there's so many of you watching. So watch your other sign videos if you know them. They can provide additional clarification for you or may resonate a little more predictively for you. So welcome everyone. I am back from my many travels back in my home base in the United States, at least for a little while. I do like to travel a lot. Thanks for those of you who continue to follow me and come along on all these journeys with me. As many of you know who do follow me, I work wherever I go. And welcome to any newcomers who might be on this channel for the first time. If any of you are interested in reaching out for a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can click on the description link below for more info and contact details. Email me directly, excuse me, at Maggie, the number 1 McGuire at gmail.com. I would be delighted to work with you. I offer a wide variety of readings in all the main areas of life, and they differ in versions of types and times, anywhere from 15 minutes up to an hour and a half, looking at pretty much anything that you want to explore. I do love relationship compatibility readings, and also pretty popular this time of year are the 6 and 12 month overviews I do, which is a specific 24 card spread that I use that takes a look at what's coming in your life over the next 6 to 12 months, depending on how far ahead you want to look. And while they are people order them at all different times of the year, they are particularly popular this time of the year. I always get a lot of requests for them as we're transitioning out of one year and into another. And of course, personal readings always make great gifts during the biggest gift-giving season of the year. There's nothing more personal than a personal reading. So a few things to consider. Now let's get right into this. Libra, let's see what the first half of December has in store for you. We begin with the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the 6 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, followed by the Page of Cups, and from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy focus for the first half of December is Justice. So 2 major arcana cards here. Definitely looks like many of you Librans are going to be given a gift or offered a gift of some kind of almost out of the blue, because it's represented by the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing and orchestration. In the upright position, the strong implication, I mean, the Wheel of Fortune is divine energy. All of the major arcana cards are, but the Wheel of Fortune, I mean, we have no control over these energies. God, Spirit, your angels, and guides. You spin the wheel, we have no control over where it lands. In the upright position, it does imply that there is a stroke of good luck, of good fortune in your favor. And what clarifies it is the 6 of Pentacles, which is usually about the giving or receiving of a gift, sometimes called the crumbs card, but I'm not getting that here. I'm actually getting that many of you are going to be receiving something kind of out of the blue, out of nowhere. And your overall energy is Justice, which is the reaping what you sow card. Justice is dependent on choices we make, actions we take. The cautionary advice to Justice is always operate with the highest level of honor and integrity and transparency as you can, because that will be reflected eventually in the outcome of something. In the upright position, it also can represent contracts, negotiations working in your favor. It represents things being karmically even and just and fair based on what has gone before it. Justice and the Justice card and the Judgment card can sometimes be a little tricky, because the implication is that the outcome is dependent on choices and actions that are already made. But But whatever the situation entails, it represents something that is karmically fair or a balancing out of the scales. So perhaps this gift, and it might be monetary. I mean, it's represented by pentacles, which often points to, the stability and continuity of the physical structure of our life, which is often money, finance, property, real estate assets, etc., or long-term stability, security in relationships, etc. So it might be money or material things, or a personal offer from someone, maybe in the relationship sense as well. And it could be that, I mean, it looks like with the Wheel of Fortune driving it, that it's sort of dropping out of the sky into your lap. I mean, it could be something like a lottery win or something like that too, but it looks more to me like an offer coming out of the blue. And because there's a sense of this karmic scale balancing, it might be from someone or a situation that was imbalanced or uneven in the past, meaning it could be something that you receive unexpectedly out of the blue that kind of rebalances something that was out of balance, maybe somebody who wronged you or a situation where you feel you were wronged. There's some kind of karmic rebalancing going out here, whether it's specific from the person or the source you're getting it from, or whether it's just, spirit kind of, maybe you had just gone through a bad run and this is kind of a way of rebalancing, universal energy. But for some reason, let me turn my phone off. It's always when I'm doing readings. Sorry about that. For some reason, this serendipitous offer or opportunity or offering puts you in a position where you don't know what to do about it, because next we have the Two of Swords followed by the Page of Cups. So the Two of Swords can represent feeling stuck. Twos can often represent choices, duality, being at a crossroads. It sometimes represents having your head stuck in the sand, needing to address something that's right in front of you, or make a decision or a choice or take action on something, but you refuse to look at it directly or address it directly. There's a reluctance or a resistance, because if you take the blindfold off and look at it, then there's nothing to hide anymore, and you're in a position where you have to make a decision about something. So it can represent that as well. And what clarifies it is the Page of Cups, which is a small message or the beginnings of a message. It could be love or support or encouragement of some kind, perhaps little flirtatious messages, or a verbal message or offering of some kind. Now, this is almost kind of a little confusing, Libra. It looks like for some of you, it might be you're not sure whether to perhaps share this bit of good luck, good fortune, or offering that you've had. Or you're not sure if it's real, or you don't want to accept it, or you wonder if perhaps there's hidden motives behind it, which implies that it's coming from someone or a source that you perhaps question a little bit. Because the Two of Swords is sitting right next to the Wheel of Fortune. So it's almost as if there's something in front of you. And, because this is general reading, of course, is going to be different. This is going to frame up differently for those of you watching it. For some of you, it looks like something is being dropped out of the sky in your lap, but for some of you don't want to look at it or accept it, or it's like you're not wanting to take it because you don't understand why it's there, or maybe you suspect there's hidden motives or strings attached to it or something of that sort. The Six of Pentacles is sitting right next to the Page of Cups, which again, the Six of Pentacles can often be giving or receiving of a gift. And what's next to it is the Page of Cups, which is, a little love message or a little support, encouragement message. And the nature of what's being offered or kind of dropped out of the sky to you, again, it might be financial, it might be monetary, it might be just purely emotional, or somebody kind of coming out of the blue and sort of reaching out to contact you again. For some of you, this might be someone from your past who maybe there's been a separation or an estrangement of some kind, whether it's romantic or familial or a friend. There's something about what's coming in unexpectedly or being given or offered by this person, whether it's something tangible or, you know, just an apology or trying to do something that somehow makes something which was wrong or broken or not right better for you. Whether it's because they did some kind of thing in the past that wasn't cool, or whether they've seen something like that happen to you and they're bringing something to you as a way of, you know, evening out the karmic scales. But again, for some reason you're in this position of like you don't want to, it's almost as if you feel it isn't real, or there's something behind it which is negative. But I don't really see that there is, and I don't feel that there is, because Spirit itself is driving whatever this is kind of dropping out of the sky. Let me clarify justice. Justice, the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, for some of you, this could also be something as simple as, you know, somebody coming into your life and saying, hey, I, you know, really like you and I'd like to get to know you better. And it's like, again, spirit driven, divine timing and orchestration, and somehow it opens up a pathway towards an evening out of some kind of karmic scale that was askew in the past. Maybe somebody made you feel bad about yourself or something like that, and it, you know, damaged your self-esteem or put you in self-doubt. Or this could be somebody actually coming back to specifically right a wrong. There's just this karmic rebalancing of scales coming in from the divine itself, but you're like not seeing it as that. You're kind of suspicious of it. See what this Justice Wheel of Fortune is about. The Empress, so the time is right for this, and the Ace of Wands. These are both cards about new beginnings and fertility, and the time being right to have this new beginning, a passionate or creative beginning. For some of you, it might be the beginning of a new relationship. It might be somebody coming back to offer something, again, tangible or intangible, that somehow evens the scales and makes something even that was not right or broken in the past, and gives you the opportunity to start afresh or anew again. Or this could just be something kind of dropping out of the sky, and like the Wheel of Fortune or something, and you're like, what? You know, why is this happening now? But it's completely spirit driven is the interesting thing. And the timing is right for that, because the Empress represents fertility. And now for some of you, this might be literal fertility, conception, pregnancy. But fertility also just generally means that the time is right for conception, to plant something that will begin to grow and manifest later on down the road. And the Ace of Wands, aces represent the number one, so they represent new beginnings as well. And this is driven by the element of fire, which governs wands. So this is an exciting new beginning, or the opportunity for that has all this fiery, passionate energy behind it. Sometimes sexual energy as well, if you're meeting somebody new. You know, it could be, you know, in a romantic sense, some of you may have been hurt quite badly in a previous relationship and, you know, really wronged, and spirit is bringing something or someone into your life, but because of previous experiences you might be kind of like, I don't trust this. But it's divine timing and orchestration. It's writing something that wasn't right before. Let's end by pulling some advice and guidance cards or two. I feel like shuffling a little more. Advice and guidance for Libra on how best to navigate through this for the first half of December. The Star, and right behind it is the Three of Wands. Advice from Spirit, how to deal with this, the best way to deal with this. This is a card of walking in faith, having a renewed sense of hope and faith. So that's what they're bringing to you with whatever this is, this gift, this offering, this offer, this message, this new person, however it relates to you. The time is right for that. It is presenting an opportunity for something which wasn't right in your life or in an area of your life, and it's giving you the opportunity, like a blessing out of the sky, to start something new. And you're being asked to trust in it and to walk in faith and to have a sense of renewed hope and faith and optimism. Hope restored, because that's what it's bringing for you. And the Three of Wands is about beginning to see small manifestations of goals being met on the way to a larger goal, waiting for your ships to come in and feeling very positive and hopeful about the future. So you're being asked to have faith in that, because that's what this is being brought to you. I think because of the unexpectedness of it, it's kind of dropping out of the sky here with the Wheel of Fortune, and it may be linked to an area of your life that you perhaps have had some negative experiences with, or a person. So you're a little suspicious of it. You're almost like, it's too good to be true. But it's not. Sometimes it's not too good to be true. It's just good. And that's what this looks like, Libra. It's a lovely, lovely reading. So you can do what you want, free will zone, but Spirit is saying, trust in this. We're kind of here. Merry Christmas. This is what this is for you. So Libra, that is your reading for the first half of December. I hope you enjoyed it, found it helpful or useful, or at least positive in some way. If this reading resonated for you, if any of them do, and you are interested in reaching out for a personal reading, again, just click on the description link below for more info, contact details. Email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I would be happy to set something up for you. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week. It's all that I do. It's what I love to do. So I'm pretty diligent at working with both your schedule and mine to get readings out in as timely a fashion as possible. So send me an email if you'd like, and we'll go from there. I'll see you all again in a couple of weeks for the December mid-month readings, and I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed holiday season, and I hope to see you back here again soon. Take care. Bye-bye.